My name's Richie Latimore, I'm the manager of RPM. We've been trading I think 22 years now. I've not been in that long, I've been about 15. Moved to various places around town, started in the university and this is our third shop. Specialising in, I guess, indie, classic rock, hip hop, most things that aren't mainstream really.
Why did you decide to work in a record store, independent?
I kind of fell into it really. I finished my degree and I wanted to stay in Newcastle and I was looking for a job. And RPM looking for someone, so I kind of thought I'd do it for a bit. That was 15 years ago. I guess the success, it's a bit brutal, but the successes were still here really. It's been such a tough time, particularly the last 5 years. Have you seen that book, Last Shop Standing? Are you aware of that? It's one of our distributors. The guy who works for them has worked for record shops for like 25 years. He's written a book about the decline of record shops. And in the last 5 years, something like 600 record shops have closed. So, going from that, there's about 150 left now, record shops that stock new and second hand for lots of different reasons, just tough time. So I kind of feel that even though the last few years have been really tough trading, we kind of feel at the moment it's a success to still be here. And I guess we do that by doing what we've always done, maybe specialising in spotting trends, selling things before they get big, selling more niche things, more specialist things. Focusing on vinyl quite a bit. We sell a lot of CDs still, but stocking things that you wouldn't maybe find in the high street.
So do you think vinyl's coming back?
It never went away for us. It kind of changes the type of vinyl we've been selling, but it feels like a lot more kids are getting back into vinyl now. And even people who've been buying MP3s or downloading MP3s are kind of finding that a little bit hollow now. I think a lot of kids who've said maybe 17, 18, and they've been downloading music 3, 5, 6 years. We've asked quite a few in the shop and they've sort of said they've now got like endless amounts of music. They've got a computer, a hard drive full. They can do that forever, but it's kind of lost a bit of enjoyment. So they're started buying vinyl a little bit now just to kind of get a little bit more from it. Because they've got more music than they can ever really play, but it's a bit hollow just sitting there. So for that reason and some others, vinyl again, we found being here and being a bit kind of retro again. Whatever you do in a record shop, you're always led a little bit by fashion. Whether it's music that's fashion or if like second-hand vinyl is fashion. You got to be prepared. You're always changing what you stock. You've got to be prepared to move with that, depending on whether it's like format or genre. How
has downloading impacted on the sales and on the profits?
It's hard to say because there's lots of other factors. But in the kind of era of downloading, retail sales have dropped hugely. We personally don't think it's that much of an impact upon shops, because the people who download maybe might not have bought anyway, and the people who buy still buy. Why do I think there's more record shops in Newcastle that survive? I think a lot of it's just down to the geography. The surrounding areas, record shops have closed as well. So, due to a few shops closing in Durham and Sunderland and places, the nearest independents now are Leeds and Edinburgh. So we do well out of people travelling from out of town. Newcastle's definitely always been like a kind of music city, like a rock city. And the kind of rock fans are maybe the ones who still loyally buy records. So that's definitely helped. I don't think it fully explains why there's so many. But I think now, a lot of shops open. I think the shops in Newcastle have never really competed head to head. We've always had our own little emphasis. We've always worked quite happily alongside each other. In other cities, you maybe find two shops doing exactly the same thing, really competing, and one closes. We've always had our own little focus in terms of what we sell and customer base. And we've always done different things, and we've always been keen online and things like that. So you've got to do what you've got to do. You've got to always keep doing new things. I think some shops in some cities begrudge changing. You know, we did successful 5 years ago in this. Why should we have to change? But you have to really. So Reflex do loads online with Amazon and places. Beat down to a lot of second hand. We've always been the most kind of indie shop, and we do a lot more of the back catalogue classic rock. We've probably done the most new vinyl. Windows do all the kind of northeast local stuff. So there's always been a good kind of, that's what's probably kept them going longer than other shops, other areas.